man, we're fighting Joey too.
Joey
who's
Jr.
trying to beat us up and take Crestvelger too.
Mikey is basically Joey
Hey,
Jr.
Mikey, he
Joey,
likes it.
Joey 2, Electric Boogaloo.
All right, man. This is your big moment, Crestvelger 2.
Pidgey used Thunderbolt.
Bring the winds of death upon this Pidgey.
This Pidgey that's a lower level.
What?
It did less damage.
Yep.
Did it?
Or it actually probably
more
did
HP?
the same
Yeah,
amount
that's
of
what I'm saying,
damage.
yeah.
It has less HP.
Probably a better Pidgey. And okay, so I caught the Kakuna.
Yep.
So I'm good on catches for the moment. Holy shit. Well, hope this doesn't miss. Whew.
Yeah.
The most XP anyone ever got for killing a level 2 Pidgey.
Oh, fuck.
Look at his mouth open. Look at my Pidgey. He's just...
What?
Okay, let's make this quick.
Yeah, it's Pokemon SoulSilver.
Yeah, it's cool. It's better than a lot of the other Pokemon games we've played.
It's true.
It's true. Are you excited for the new Pokemon Arceus that's modern? What is it? Pokemon ZX?
Yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm
ZA, yeah.
Kind of a shitty
I'm
name.
optimistic. I'm a little iffy on certain parts of it. I feel like the premise of one setting what sounds like the entire thing inside the city limits feels like a bummer, and I don't like that.
It also
Medgar
feels
in
like
the
they may
remake is
have
pretty big, you know.
They may
like
have missed a huge number of boats as well in terms of available options for things that could be cool that they're just not doing.
Yeah.
Although it is intriguing that Az is there.
Yeah, Az is for some reason hanging out and running a hotel now, which feels strange.
like a not great use of that character or lore.
Kinda.
Like,
I've heard some people use the explanation.
You've been
that
alive
he was,
for millennia. Wouldn't you retire and just own a hotel at some point?
I mean, there's someone pointed out there's some fun lore. There's some fun lore, connection there about he spent thousands of years wandering the earth, and now he's running a hotel specifically for folks to just running it like a hostel, wandering folks to be able to come in and have somewhere to sleep. And it's like I can kind of get that. It still feels like a weird use of that character, given how much gravity is behind all of his actions, and also the fact he did kind of sort of kill a lot of people in Pokemon that one time.
Yeah.
He used the laser. He killed people in Pokemon.
I don't remember that
for
story
sure.
very well.
But so the other big one is aside from just the awkwardness of setting it entirely within Lumio City, there's also part of the premise of the game is that certain chunks of the city have been forcibly abandoned of humans so that they can become Pokemon wildlife sanctuaries of sorts, which is could you even imagine
a pretty heavy, oh man, we really need some places where you can catch Pokemon in this city. How are we going to make that happen?
Not for something weird is going on, and Pokemon have been rampaging through the city. Weird invasion of wild Pokemon that are suddenly crowding the city.
No, it's kind of perfect that
something.
Pokemon, they're using the most convoluted, complicated way to make the worst story.
But Lumio City is based off of Paris. Imagine if you heard tomorrow in the news that the southwest quadrant of Paris is actually they're evacuating all of the people because they're going to just turn that whole chunk of the city into a free range zoo. It's sorry, what?
No, that would be
because there's
weird.
people who live there in Lumios.
The whole neighborhood.
There are cars that are just abandoned in the road in some of the areas you can run around in. It's
it's super weird.
This feels like a huge disconnect in terms of the story that they're going for and how they're interpreting
it works
that.
for Midgar in Final Fantasy Remake
why
because
did
it's
you
already
leave cars
dystopian.
around?
Yeah, it's it's a fucked up, bombed out city.
Right.
There's shit that's gonna be abandoned.
That's not the vibe that you'd get if you're doing that. You'd get urban redevelopment, you'd get buildings torn down and parks built.
Yep.
Right. Well, and Lumios was so fancy and nice in the last one.
Unless you need somehow to have abandoned cars around as an environment so that Rotoms can be happy, I don't know.
Sure, and if they really dig deep on that, they could maybe make that work. But also, you wouldn't need a bunch of cars. There's not
is Lightning McQueen a Pokemon?
Yeah, it's actually just a Rotom that inhabited a jalopy long ago. They got fixed up, and
there is some sort of through thread for the connection of all of that studio's movies and some. I don't know if it's in-house
31.
lore.
31's a new route.
Yep, don't fuck up the way I did.
What?
I ran up to the right, and the first square I hit was a battle, and I didn't process that the Route 31 sign came up. So
this, okay.
So you now have a.
So I got it though.
You got to
Yeah.
make a catch now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna. I'm wasting potions left and right, but I want to be.
I do think that the city is quite close.
Okay, good to know. Then I'll save Olmec.
There probably are some trainer battles though, so that's
Okay,
you
so
know.
this is valid.
Yes. This
Is there going to be anything good?
No.
Probably
Not at this stage of the game.
Okay,
Look at Pidgey.
more Pidgey. I can murder a Pidgey.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to like be down on it right away. But from a storytelling standpoint, I feel like there's a lot of missed. There's a lot of stuff that feels like it was hastily decided upon.
Yeah.
And it feels like it currently feels, because who knows what the actual proper story is going to be. But it currently feels like they just picked Lumio City as the setting because they wanted to do something with XY without remaking Gen
Yeah.
6. Which is like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see when the game comes out, but
Oh, Joey's calling me.
you do have Pokemon you can catch here.
Arjohnt, howdy, it's Joey. I saw Kakuna. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. I failed to catch a Kakuna. Guess I'm just not very good.
Bye.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Amazing.
what I knew I needed to give him my number.
You may only have one valid catch here. I am verifying this though.
It's not Weedle.
It's not Weedle.
In fact, I can never have a Weedle because I caught a Kakuna.
Yeah, at this time of day, you, I believe, only have one valid catch.
You want to just tell me what it is?
This is a Bellsprout.
Oh.
Get some type variants.
Poison.
Whale.
Yay, I'm poisoned.
Don't forget that's proportional damage.
Yeah. Alright, why be a hero? Go,
I tell myself that every day.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see.
Oh, I hope
That
you
is
don't like
just-
accuracy.
That is just one of the
I think it's
devs going.
speed, isn't it?
Oh, it is speed. Yeah.
Yeah. Squetch. Squetch.
What does? Is it sand attack that's accuracy?
Sand attack is accuracy, yes.
Yeah, Pidgey just learned it.
Mhm.
14 experience. Woohoo.
Yeah. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, fuck. Wait, didn't you say the town is nearby? There's a whole cave
I
there.
think there's a. I don't know if you have to go into the cave right now.
Okay.
You can go into the cave. There would be possible catches there.
Yeah. How am I doing for balls?
I'm also not just going to tell you all the time what Pokemon are available for.
No, I know.
catching,
But, like, I'm mostly just trying to save time because, honestly, none of them are interesting at this
Mhm.
stage. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, so that I can do. What's this? Arjohnt found a potion. Is there going to be a scripted event as soon as I walk in the city?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm not quite there yet, though. All right, I'll check this real quick. Are you a fighter? If Pokemon can light up, I'd explore it. Did you not go in here?
I think you took steps to get a catch.
I took steps to get a catch and then turned around. There's apparently a few different places to come in here, including one that comes after the next city. So I think this is just kind of a broader cave system.
So, but by catching something now, I might rob myself of a better catch later?
Hypothetically, I don't know.
All right.
Entirely your call. This is where I caught Geodude.
Probably a Zubat.
Here's your Zubat.
Oh, man. Level
2.
Mother heck. All right.
Ballin.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Just...
Come on, Zubit. Just stay in the ball.
Nope.
I am a dick. Wow, leech life. Cool.
It took 1 HP from you, and it would have regained probably 1. Does it round up for that, or would it be 0?
Damage for which thing?
Leech life, because it gives you back half of what you did, but it only did 1. It was at full, so it didn't heal at all anyway. but
I think it will always give you something. So even if it rounds down, it may give you a minimum of 1.
rounds down, but a floor of 1.
I think so.
Yeah.
On the flip side, if you use I'm trying to remember if
What is my
if
life?
Super Fang can actually kill or not, or if it rounds down the damage to 0 if you're at 1.
Okay. Beep bop boop bop beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop beep bop beep bop beep. Now, I know it's really far away. What is the trigger for Crobat?
Friendship.
Okay, great.
So you're going to want to keep it on the team and make it happy. Bat spirits. There's a lot there.
Yeah?
Isn't there? There's literally
Batman is not a spirit.
Or female.
not a spirit. If anything, there's Barbatos that was used in the Batman comics as a bat spirit.
Wow, you know things. I did not know any of that. Let's see, real quick. Okay, bat, air.
I don't think the Barbados like that is a real. Oh wow! What the hell?
Bat spirits. That's a tough one. There's not a lot of bats in
Barbatos
mythology.
is the 8th spirit named among the list of 72 demons in the Lesser Key of Solomon. According to grimoire tradition, he holds the rank of Duke, and, like the demon Boer, may appear when the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius.
Right.
This all seems like a lot of stuff that would really interest you, and it
is,
rolls
actually.
off my brain.
Is this how you
completely.
spell it?
Sorry, what?
Is this how you spell it?
With
like
a T.
like the islands?
With a T.
There's also, from Mayan mythology, Kamazats.
Oh yeah, Kamazats is awesome. That's a cool one. Ooh, that might...
In the Grand Grimoire, Barbatos is named as the 6th of the 18 spirits who serve the 7 superior spirits.
Or
Namely,
its
he is under the
Polynesian
command of Satanachia, along with Prustless and
That's actually
Amon,
Latin for Italian Satan, I think. I'm going to go with Barbatos.
Commander-in-Chief of Satan's army.
Barbatos?
Sure.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm going with Kamazats. Final answer.
What the fuck? The Grand Grimoire, also known as Le Dragon Rouge,
Yeah,
or the Red
definitely.
Dragon, is a black magic goetic grimoire. Why do everything I click on here feels like less and less real words?
Oh, no. Those are all real words. What are you talking
No
about?
T in the middle.
No,
No,
T
I
in
know
the middle?
they're all words. I know
Either
they're
a
all
hyphen
words,
or just straight to the Z.
but they're words that are just flowery enough, but being used in like regular speech patterns that my brain is like, something feels off here.
Is that right?
Yep.
Kamazats. And he's... Which one is he?
Mayan.
Mayan?
Late post-classic Maya mythology of the Popol Vuh.
Yes. Awesome. All right,
Sweet.
cool. So, let's get out of here.
The Quiche people of Guatemala and the Maya peoples.
That's fucking rad. Okay. My team is really coming together. Look at these fellas.
They're
Spirits
all
and
ready
gods.
to fight. They're all
All
ready to
right.
fight a gym leader.
Yeah. And I definitely have that grimoire you were talking about.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I actually have quite the occult library, which I'm doing absolutely nothing with, but it's interesting. And again, what did I just look at? I didn't like it.
A bulk apricorn.
Are you guys both gonna fight me?
No, that guy's just going to tell you about berries. He's a Snorlax.
Good. Excellent.
This guy might fight you.
Yeah, he
Bug
probably
catcher
will.
looking dude.
Yeah. Are my dudes in danger? Nah. No danger.
Whoa!
All right, bug catcher. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let me battle with you.
I caught a Bugch of Pokemon.
This is the... I'm sitting in Rick's seat because the cord doesn't reach.
Yeah.
And it is the maybe most uncomfortable seat
Yeah.
we've ever really featured here on the D-pad.
Yeah, it turns out that being in that seat 27 hours a day,
Yeah.
doing recording and editing.
Has done some damage
Yeah.
both to the couch and to Rick.
In fairness, that is the couch that you and I picked up off the street in Somerville about a decade ago. So it's a miracle that it has lasted this long.
Yeah, you know, free couch is free couch.
I have a desk and a chair in the other. It's both not where the computer's set up and also not where recording can happen.
Yeah,
so
but you make it sound like that's ordained by fate. You're the one who
It
set
is.
these things up.
it is. There's not a lot of ways to materially. Oh, that's
This is fixable. He could fix this.
Not amazingly well with the layout of this room, to be honest.
We've had discussions on so many options, from extra like HDMI cable stuff to extra monitors to running,
All of which cost
Cor-
money.
Yeah, you know what? I have money and I buy you things sometimes.
Aw, that's
Which
you're
I
hearing the sound
appreciate.
of true love.
You would rather suffer. You like suffering.
I would
That's
rather
what
not
There
run
is
it.
some
I've
truth
come
to that.
I would rather not run HDMI cables from several, like from one room to the next.
Ooh,
to use
so
a desk.
far.
Yeah. Across walkable space and stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we never have any cables across any walkable space in the D-pad room.
Sarah, ladies and
Right here.
gentlemen, Sarah.
Specifically trying to minimize that. That's been a project.
I'm just And we've had a whole discussion
don't
on how you
do
could
it.
run this one behind like the television stuff. It would barely be in the walkable space.
There is no avoiding it being in walkable space in the other room.
We have like a whole like step cover thing for cables. It's sitting in the garage.
Sweet. I can't wait to use that again.
We have solutions. You avoid them.
I would like to not turn my workspace into construction zone.
See? Deliberate suffering.
Oh my god.
Back me up on this comment, people.
Comment, people.
I'm gonna back you up on this comment.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Heyo.
Well, this is
Oh
awkward
my
for all of
God.
us.
Isn't that what I come down here for? I'm fairly positive.
More or
it is.
less.
Caterpie used string
That
shot.
was a long string shot.
Yeah.
Does it bring your speed down
Yeah.
because it dilates
It
the
was,
time for how long the
ropey,
attack takes?
you might say. Anyway, Mudsport. What does Mudsport actually do?
We can't talk about that on YouTube.
Nice. But no, actually, is this an attack or does it just make mud better?
No, I think it's
Just bullshit.
yeah. I'm gonna put Pokemon first in the search before I type mud sport.
Apparently,
Reduces the base power of electric type moves on both sides in the battle.
well, I was stupid for not using that. Come on, let's defeat the Caterpie with the power of friendship and rocks.com/jobs.
What? That's such a specific move.
Right, it's worthless. Virtually worthless.
It's great
Which
against
Mudsport?
Mudsport, yeah.
specifically against
I'm trying to remember if that.
electric trainers.
Yeah, niche.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm
yeah.
trying to think if it retains that after Pokemon are switched
No.
too. It does not.
Nope.
Okay.
The Pokemon that used it has to be out. That's how long it lasts. Which is pointless.
Yeah.
So I have to go.
I'm trying to think
this
of
way.
any electric and ground Pokemon. I don't think there are many, if any. Especially at this point, there aren't. But what do we got here?
But it's a Kakuno. It's
Cocoon.
a better Kakuno.
Man, why didn't you catch this one?
I know. What an idiot.
Kakuna. Level 5.
Well, he's weak to bird. Even though I'm not even a bird yet.
You're not even a bird
I'm
yet.
just a normal.
You just
Oh,
are a normal
boy.
type with physical attacks, and it's just going to harden at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this is technically at the point where they modified Metapod and Kakuna's movesets to also give them, like, Scratch or something, too, I think.
Not yet, because I've never seen one do anything other than harden.
Maybe the wild ones don't. Because the evolved
Well,
ones,
if
you
you
get to keep
evolve
your
it, you
stuff,
get
but-
the tackle that your Caterpie had.
Yeah, at some point along the line, I know they did let them have an actual attack even in the wild, but apparently not there yet.
And so what an
Well,
innovation that would have,
It's moveset.
I'm out of PP.
Or it's, if Harden's in the one spot, then it's going to use it more often than anything else, right?
Wild ones, I mean, like, a nearly insignificant amount. It's literally like, it'll choose out of 256, and the first slot is like 65, and the second slot is like 63 or something.
Okay.
But why don't we come back next time? It looks like we're on the brink of the city,
the Cité.
and we'll go into the city.
Okay, later. Bye.
We'll go there. Bye.